Hello, everyone. Welcome to your pick a card reading today with me, Eva Spirit. The title of this pick a card reading is going to be Why They Ghosted You. Okay, so I have the three cards here. I've shuffled them already. I have not looked at the cards, which will represent each reading. Everything will be timestamped below as well. So I'm going to show you each card for each reading. Almost try to get like in a meditative state so that you can feel into which reading is going to be for you, one, two, or three. If you don't want to even look at the cards, you can just close your eyes and ask your guides which reading is for me, one, two, or three, and go with the first one. Okay, so card for reading number one, card for reading number two, card for reading number three. We're not analyzing it, we're just soaking in that vibration, that image, and then going with which one calls us the most. Okay, so thank you so much, and let's begin. All right, so reading number one, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that something did not kick off, and or like get off to a good start, get off on a good note. The message that's coming through already is something about bad timing. Okay, um, this person was interested. I wouldn't necessarily say that they were all in with the situation in terms of being with you long term or really wanting a relationship. I'm getting from most of you that this person was interested. This person wanted to put themselves back out there, as did you. I'm hearing that it was reciprocal energy. Both of you wanted to get to know each other. I'm seeing two people like hanging out and almost like becoming friends. You may have been friends first. You may have been taking things slow, but something, it's like it didn't go up a gear. Okay, a message that's coming through is that somebody did not quite feel the chemistry. They didn't feel what they have felt in the past in terms of really having that strong chemistry with someone. um it's also about timing as well. So okay, let's keep going, see if they'll give any more cards about this. Reading number one, please. So we know that there's something about lacking in chemistry, or so one person felt. um it wasn't the right timing. Let's see if they'll elaborate a bit on that. I am hearing that somebody felt left out. I don't know if you had a friendship group associated, or it could be that someone's friend was feeling left out, whether it was your friend or, yeah, they're saying collateral damage. So other people were affected by this, maybe becoming friends and spending more time together. It's like other people felt neglected as a result. Okay. Other responsibilities, other priorities. Somebody felt bad because they felt like somebody that they had to prioritize something else other than this connection. Whether they felt that on their own or somebody was mentioning that to them or influencing that as well. Okay, so wow, oh my gosh. Okay, first card that's come out to clarify this energy is the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is about overthinking, over analyzing. It's also like realizing that the ending is coming, not being able to sleep because of it. Somebody's wondering what they did wrong. Somebody is also blaming themselves about this situation. So sometimes, things don't work out. Sometimes the energy doesn't quite fit, it doesn't quite match. Sometimes it's also that this person could have been a potential partner, but one of you or both of you are not ready yet. Okay, and that's not a judgment. It's like, I mean, from my experience, it's true what they say, that you have to be ready for love. The right person could walk past you and you wouldn't have known, because you're just not ready. You have all these false ideas and beliefs, and you're still clearing stuff within yourself. So really working on yourself to be able to see and recognize your partner when they do show up in your reality. And I'm getting that as a result of I'm hearing the guides say being dismissed. It's kind of like this person's all of their previous rejections or fears or insecurities. What's wrong with me? What did I do? Do I need to change myself? Do I need to, it's like it's all coming up. Okay, now even though it's uncomfortable, it is coming up to be cleared, to be healed, to be integrated. The second card we've got is the 10 of Swords. And I'm hearing something like it ended before it began. It seemed more like the friendship was there when there wasn't any expectation or pressure. It could be that something happened that created the pressure as well, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's finding it difficult to move on from this. Somebody feels bad. So if this person ghosted you, it can also be that they feel bad about cutting it off. I'm hearing something like cut off, or cutting it off, or it ending too quickly or something like that, or abruptly. So yeah, somebody does feel bad about that. Yes. And then we've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, let me tune into this card specifically for your message. I'm really getting an energy like there were other people involved in this situation, okay? Influencing, manipulating almost. People that could be that people were jealous, whether it's on your side or the other person's side. They didn't quite like what was budding, what was growing. Peer pressure, I just heard peer pressure, falling under pressure. So it seems like this person ghosted you because they felt the pressure from the others. They maybe they felt a lot of expectation from you. Once it got out of a friendship and it started to become something a bit more, or something was said about it being something more, it could be that somebody else mentioned something like, hey, are you two a thing? And that kind of created the pressure in the person, and they couldn't handle it, but they do feel bad about it. But it's triggering a lot of insecurities within the person who has experienced this, i.e. most likely you watching. And so it's being left with an open wound of like, what's wrong with me? Aren't I enough? And this is the thing to work on. This is what has come up to be healed. This is the opportunity that's come out of this difficult situation. So unfortunately, I'm hearing something like it didn't stand a chance the way it was set up. Let's get a romance oracle deck. Nine of Swords to the 10 of Swords, this is quite heavy energy, and then with the 7 of Swords as well. So I just feel like somebody, you or the other person or both of you, it's like had a lot of stuff going on inside themselves, and or was really affected by what other people were saying or thinking, or could be that someone had an ultimatum as well, like, if you decide to pursue this connection, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Something like that. It's like it was heavy from the beginning, if that makes sense. And there's not, like, I'm hearing naysayers. Okay, so I feel like the energy around this person, or you or both, wasn't particularly supportive. It's like, yeah, they're saying that the setting wasn't right for it to grow. Like, you plant the seed, but if the soil is bad somehow and there isn't enough sunlight, it's like it's just not going to grow no matter what you do, or no matter how long you wait. Okay, let's pull one more card. Let's tune into the guides here. Yes. Can you tell me about this reading, please? What is the advice? What is the advice or prediction regarding this reading? I am hearing something about letting it go with things that you can't control. Wow. And as I said that, release your ex. See? The time has come to clear your energy. See, exactly what I was hearing and sensing about letting it go at this point in time. Really, the things that require your attention is about what it has triggered within you. Okay, it's an opportunity for you to clear that, to heal that. It's saying about clearing your energy. Ultimately, it's going to be your choice, isn't it, whether you take this opportunity. But the universe will keep showing you experiences that feel similar to this until you do that. The time has come to clear your energy. And I'm really like, it's about letting go of this I'm not good enough type of vibe. Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope it helps. Thank you so much and wishing you all the best. Okay, just get some tea, guys. Okay, group number two. The card you got, what is it? The Five of Cups in reverse. As I touch the card, I'm hearing something about clinging, holding on. I'm okay. It's really funny to hear the guides use these kind of modern terms, but they're saying they want to relate. Okay. I'm hearing something about breadcrumbing, which is essentially this idea that somebody will keep you hanging on, give you just enough to keep you going, hanging on. For you to stick around, but it's never really enough. So I'm getting this energy of the connection doesn't feel great. It feels quite draining, quite heavy. It's consuming in some way. It's almost like creating a sense of fear or panic within you or the other person, which would make sense, because if somebody is breadcrumbing the other, it's like you give them just enough, or you say something sweet or see them just enough that they'll stick around. Oh my gosh. I have to be really honest. What just came through, now this may not be for all of you, but a message just came through that you weren't the only one. Okay, so please consider the possibility then that this person was involved in some way with other people at the time that they were involved with you. This does feel like quite a toxic connection. I'm hearing that they found somebody who would give them more, or it's almost like get sucked in more or played more into these games, or someone. Oh, wow, I'm hearing they just said someone more vulnerable. So it can be that while you were involved with this person, you stood up for yourself, or you questioned something, like something happened that made this person feel in some way like, I don't want to have to deal with this, like it's too difficult, it's too much hassle, it's too much drama. I just want somebody who's not going to pester me or question me, or I just want the relationship to be how I want it. So there's no sense of compromise there, but it also equates to a lack of compatibility as well. Okay, so I mean, it's sounding like this person has ghosted you, that you're probably better off. But I am hearing the word closure. So perhaps you're wanting closure about this, because you feel like, I did everything right. I felt like I was a good girlfriend or a good boyfriend. I was a good partner. I helped them with a lot of things. I did what I thought were all the right things, and yet it just wasn't enough. And then I say one thing, or I do one thing, or we have one argument, and then they disappear. Okay. I'm getting very sort of like player energy. Like this person was chatting to other people, involved with other people. They were never in it for the long term. They were never interested in building, they're saying like building roots, creating roots with someone. Reading 2, please. Can we clarify this reading? And one more. Thank you. Yeah. So we've got the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is about walking away from something, I'm hearing them say unhonest associations. Or sorry, dishonest associations. Why on? Dishonest associations. First card you've got is the Star in reverse. Immediately when I looked at this card, I heard the guide say something about no hope. There's no hope. no hope for a revival. It's not worth it. This is really like, they're really saying this is not an energy that's, it came, it served its purpose, it taught you a lesson, it showed you something, but in no way is it appropriate or nurturing to your growth and your desire to cultivate more love in your life, to be with this person. This person is almost like quite a selfish energy. They still have a long way to go in terms of their own learning. Okay. We also got the Queen of Pentacles. This is what I feel is you. Gender doesn't matter, but I'm getting something like you may have supported them in lots of ways, including financially. You may have been somebody who nurtured them, who just offered a supporting shoulder, and helped them with a lot of things. You had a lot to give because you felt like, well, this is what you do when you are in a relationship with someone, or you're involved with someone. You give your time, your energy, you help if you need. But I'm hearing that this person took advantage of that, and it created a bit of doubts. But you are a Queen of Pentacles and you do have a lot to offer. It's just learning to be a bit more discerning about who you give your time, energy, resources to. We've also got the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Wands is about this sense of victory and success in a situation. So again, there's no hope, and there's no success with this. The only thing being that it's revealed to you a part of yourself that whether you may not have known was there. That part being like, I give and I give, and I need to have better boundaries. I need to be a bit more discerning. I need to know that I deserve the same level of support, attention, love, affection, than what I was giving to my partner, to have that mirrored back. Okay. But yeah, it's really, for the best that this person's not in your life. I think it seems like they're off with someone else, or again just with multiple people. You may find that this person will try and come back in your life, like every now and then message you, hit you up, try to see. But I really don't feel that this person has any serious intentions. It's just kind of like what suits them. So yeah, better that they're not around. Go your separate ways. Okay, let's tune in and get an oracle card from the romance deck. Yes, message for group 2, please. Thank you. We got stay optimistic about your love life. Beautiful. So it's really an energy of pushing you forward. Don't let this sort of stop you from, I believe I said something just now about opening up to love, or wanting more love, cultivating more love in your life. So staying optimistic, being a helpful person, being an open person, being a giving person. It's not that they want you to stop all those wonderful things. It's just really purifying that energy and allowing more discernment into your life, and recognizing the difference between giving with abundance, i.e. a full heart, open heart, overflowing heart, versus giving to get a result or to make someone happy because you feel some type of way about it. The card says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So there's a lot of love for you in the future. If that's what you want, you shall get it. The universe is clearing you to prepare, and they're saying laying the path. Okay, so you've encountered this scenario as a way to grow, and if you work on this learning discernment and having better boundaries, healthy boundaries, then you are sure on your way to attracting the right partner who is going to receive from you but not overtake. Okay, that's what I got for you, group 2. I hope it helps. Thank you so much. Okay. let's just shuffle the cards. Okay, get some tea. Okay. Group 3. This is your card here. It says the High Priest or the High Priestess. Okay, the High Priest in this particular deck in reverse. So this is about not listening to your inner voice, not listening to a message, a niggle, something didn't quite feel red flags. I just heard. Okay, there's something about this connection. Either that was red flags. There were red flags. So then perhaps you knew that they were going to behave in a way that would not be so awesome, right? I.e. ghost. So it's either that, or you felt inside of yourself the niggle that this person was not right for you for whatever reason, and kind of ignored it, and it kind of led to this. So I'm hearing the guide say, like, I told you, meaning that you had a sense of something. You perhaps maybe even other people mentioned it to you, but really they're emphasizing it coming from you, because I mean, yes, the people outside are the reflections. They're always showing you what's inside of you, but it's like they're saying casting aside the doubts. So there were doubts from the beginning with this person, whether it was you having doubts about them or them having doubts about you. It could also be both. And I'm just getting like, it was very clear from the beginning that this person wasn't good news, or it wasn't a good fit, or there was a red flag there, or there was something that you found out where it's like, that's maybe a deal breaker for me. I'm not sure about this. And I'm getting this energy of like a very abrupt ending. It's like almost like this person maybe disappeared in the night. They just, 1 minute they were there, the next minute they vanished. I'm getting that some of them, so for some of you, that this person, they may have had like another life, like a secret life, or kind of living a double life is the best way to put it. So this person could have already been in a committed relationship, in a marriage. They could have been with having their own family, and they could have been somehow still connected to a previous partner or a family or something, and it seemed kind of entangled and a bit messy, and it was like, I don't know if I want to get into this. I feel like somebody, not all of you, okay, but someone may have gone back to their ex and ghosted you. Okay, sorry to say, but it's like the warning signs were there. Sorry, that's my Siri. Warning signs were there. Okay, so let's see if we can get some other cards. This person feels a bit embarrassed. This person feels almost a bit of shame. Like they know that what they did or the way they handled something wasn't the best way, because ultimately they did care about you. They're not, I mean, no one's a bad person, but for some reason the guides are kind of giving me, they're not a bad person. They're quite a decent person. They do have a moral compass. They made a bad choice. They didn't handle things correctly. If someone makes a mistake and then they feel bad about it, it's almost like, well, it's better that they feel bad about it. If they didn't feel bad about it, that would be quite concerning. So, but I am getting that this person does feel bad. I'm hearing something about a letter. Maybe there was a letter involved. Group 3, please. Group 3, please. Ooh, the Wheel of the Year. This person may get back in contact with you. I feel like this person may be reaching out to you again. Maybe they've gone away for a while. I don't know how you'll feel about that. And I'm getting, for some of you, it's like you move on. At some point you meet someone else, or you start dating or something like that, just living your life, and then they may come back. Okay, but look at that 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is you. This is the single energy. See, I do feel that you move on from this situation. It's like, I do feel that you're quite strong and quite philosophical about it. It's like, well, you know what, I kind of knew already, and I'm just going to take it on the chin. This was a lesson for me to learn, and I'm going to, regardless, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to thrive. And I do see you doing that, moving into a space where you really embrace autonomy and being your own person. And I'm hearing them say, maybe you do something lucrative, or it's like you become highly attractive as a result of this energy. And I'm also hearing like magnetic, excuse me, becoming magnetic. So it might be that um, if you are able to take this situation in the ways that I've just mentioned, I see you really blooming and growing as a result, becoming very more attractive, more magnetic. A lot of people are interested to know you, to date you, to be with you, all of these sorts of things. And I do feel like this person, you know, will somehow hear about that or see that again, and they can be like, well, you know, I want this person back. The first card you got is the Wheel of the Year, and this is about, it's like, this doesn't backfire on you. This ends up being one of the best things that could have happened to you. It's like, and I'm hearing them say you get out of a cycle. So whatever it was about this connection that was off in some way, I feel like for a lot of you, this wasn't the first time. There's a pattern that's being broken, and there's a new cycle that you are entering into. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, there's a feeling of opening up your energy. They're saying opening up your resources, sharing. So you could, as a result of this, end up attracting a long-term partner. It's like an epiphany, a realization. I can't keep doing this. I don't want to keep, you know, attracting people like this, or being in situations or feeling like this, right? This ends up being a blessing in disguise in some way. This person really helped you, but for a lot of you, I see them coming back. Okay, last card you got is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the message I'm getting here is it's very rare that the guides will say this, because the guides that I work with are very much sort of like it's up to you kind of thing. And of course it is up to you, but they do sometimes occasionally give a very strong leaning towards something like we really advise you to do this. Okay, and what I'm getting for you is that they're saying we really advise you not to put any effort into this connection with this person anymore. They've served their purpose. So yes, for a lot of you, they are going to come back. They're going to, I'm hearing like begging, groveling, and I just feel like you've moved on. You've moved to higher planes. You've totally evolved from that situation. I feel like this person was already in a relationship, like you were the other person. It was a secret affair. I don't know whether you knew that or not, but there's a bit of shadiness with regards to that sort of thing. Let's get a card from the Romance Oracle deck for group 3, please. Group 3, please. Thank you. Look at that. Free yourself. Free yourself. Beautiful. It's time to take back control of your life. See how I said getting out of that cycle, getting out of those old patterns and moving on. You don't need this person anymore, okay? They disappeared. Someone got back in contact. They were going back and forth anyway. It's not a good look, okay? You are freeing yourself. You are becoming the Nine of Pentacles. You are embodying self-sufficiency, magnetism, and all these amazing things. Beautiful reading here, group 3. That's what I got for you. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, for those of you who are still watching, thank you so much for taking the time to look at this video. I hope it was helpful. You can check out other videos on my channel, my live readings as well, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.